Hey everybody, my name is Thomas Fields and I'm the founder and CEO of Grind. What we're gonna do today is set up your grind machine. All right, so you're gonna grab this lever here, bring it all the way up. All right, so you're gonna pull this up and then you're gonna lock in your lever, push that all the way down, and it'll be really strong. All right, step two, you're gonna pull this lever and you wanna lift your crown right between these two holes. Then you wanna go to your third step, which is putting all your poles up, and you wanna do this one at a time. So, like to lock it in here, go to the next pole, make sure it goes in, go around, go to the back one. And you never wanna skip one. So we have gold markers on all poles, just so you make sure you get every segment as you're putting your net up. And we made our machine really durable, so you don't have to be really soft with these. And this is honestly probably the hardest part. Cool. So as soon as you have your net up, go back to your second step and push this guy all the way up. And you got a nice tight net. All right, your fourth step is to grab this rail, put it right in here, and just make sure it locks in. And then your last step is you grab your power cord, flip it up, push it in. Make sure you push it all the way in. Sometimes people don't push it all the way in. Turn your machine on and you're good to go. Couple of tips on your netting. You wanna make sure this funnel is nice and straight. There's attachment points to the base. You wanna make sure that you can adjust them and they're nice and tight here. You don't want them too tight, but you also don't want them too loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for both sides. And there's 3 of these. There's also one on the back. So the one on the back allows the funnel to come backwards and forwards. The reason you adjust this back bungee cord is really because whenever your ball comes out of your funnel, you want the ball to always hit this rail, right? And as soon as it hits the rail, it basically takes all the energy away from the ball and it lands nice and soft into the arm mechanism. So once you adjust your funnel, you're really good to go. So a tip on this funnel is if you can see, this funnel is directly over the arm, right? And we designed the machine to make sure that the ball always hits this rail first and then falls into the arm, right? So if your funnel is here, we have an adjustable tether in the back, and what you're gonna do is just make sure that you pull that and it pulls this funnel back where this ball is always gonna hit this first and nicely kind of land into here. If it falls directly onto the arm, the ball has a lot of momentum and energy where it can bounce back out. So, we really designed it to be this way. So these automatically come on the side of your net, on the side of the funnel, and it's on the left side and the right side. You don't have to touch these. These are just to make sure that the net stays in place. So you should never have to really adjust them. So you can always pull your machine back, and we like to have your netting right at the end of the rim. You don't put it behind the backboard. We like to have it directly underneath and towards the back of the rim. And this should be perfect for every standard goal. Whenever you're done with your machine, the tear down process or takedown process is basically all 5 steps, but in reverse, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is turn off your machine. This releases all the air in your machine, so it makes it nice and safe. So that's kind of first step. You unplug your machine and you go to step 4, which is taking your rail down. So before you go to step 3 and start putting your poles down, it's really tight. The net has a lot of tension. So you're gonna come back here, push this halfway down, and it releases all the tension in your nets. Now, tearing down the poles, super easy. So you can do 2 at a time, but again, go around the machine. And as you put down your net, you'll see your net start to sag. So to make sure that it doesn't get tangled, you want to grab your funnel and start stuffing your netting inside of the funnel. And what I love to do is put this plastic part on top of these struts, and this ensures that your netting really never gets tangled. So after you've stuffed your net into the funnel and you have all your poles down, you can push these together. And you want to make sure that this plastic insert always stays straight. It doesn't fold and taco. You close it up, and after you close it up, fold it down. Make sure you put your funnel towards the front over these horns, and there you go. That is how you properly tear down and set up your grind machine.